Hey guys, Ultra Maximus here. Make sure to click all the things. Subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell. And follow me on all the social medias: Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Links in the description below. Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back with another top 10 video list, and today I want to talk about my top 10 HasLab wish list items. Now, if you don't know what HasLab is, it is the Kickstarter division of Hasbro, where on Hasbro Pulse they will sell adult collector item figures that are geared to the adult collector, and they've given us things like Unicron and Jabba's Sail Barge, these massive toys that would never ever hit on retail shelves, and I wanted to explore a top 10 list of things I'd love to see from HasLab. So let's go ahead and see what makes that list. My number 10 pick is going to go to an Iron Man Demon in a Bottle set. Now, this is not something super huge, but it is something that I don't think you would ever see at a retail setting, unless it was maybe Nika. I think you could get this sold online to adult collectors. This, of course, is the classic Iron Man story arc of him, Tony Stark, dealing with being an alcoholic, and Rhodes actually ends up taking over as Iron Man for a while. He's drunk, he's, just a mess. I think you could get at least 3 or 4 figures out of this in the set. Maybe him at a desk with some booze bottles. I think that would be amazing. Now, we got a taste of this in the MCU in Iron Man 2, where he's drunk at the party and pissed himself in the iron suit, and just a light touch on his alcohol problems. And I just think this would be an iconic set to give Marvel Legends fans, and that's why it's number 10 on the list. My number 9 pick is going to go to a Transformers Beast Machines character, Botanica. Now, this is a figure that was never produced for the Beast Wars. There have been some customs out there, but we never actually got a proper Botanica figure, and we probably never will, because that series was not received very well by a lot of people, but I liked it. A lot of Beast Wars fans do, and I think it's getting a bit of a resurgence. And hopefully with the return of some of the Beast Wars figures here in 2021, we'll see some Beast Machines. I'd love to see her come around. She was a very interesting character, a Transformer plant, which was definitely unique, and I feel like only an adult collector would want the nostalgia to pick this up, and that's why it's number 9 on my list. My number 8 pick is going to go to a G1 Devcon. Now, I know we've gotten a BotCon exclusive that was a redux of a Scourge figure, which I do have, and I've never actually reviewed it, but we need a proper G1 Devcon, and I think that would be very cool. A masterpiece would be amazing to get it to look like the actual cartoon, but I think it would be a lot of fun to get like a masterpiece and a G1 style figure for him, as a 2-pack if we're going to go Kickstarter style. And again, this is one of those figures only somebody that watched Transformers back in the day would want, and that's why it would be a HasLab. And of course, you got to get Lizardo. Is it Lizardo or Slizardo? I've heard both. I want to say it was Lizardo back in the day. Leave a comment what you think this guy's name is supposed to be. My number 7 pick is going to go to the Ewok Village from Star Wars Return of the Jedi. Now, this was one of my favorite playsets as a kid. I need to pick it back up to add to my collection. But I don't want another reproduction of it, although a reissue of this would be amazing. But you could definitely put that to retail. In fact, there's also a version of this out there as the Robin Hood Prince of Thieves Sherwood Forest set, which is kind of interesting. Wouldn't mind getting that one either. But I want a Black Series 6-inch scale Ewok Village. that goes with modern 6-inch scale figures. We're starting to get the Ewoks, and that would be awesome. And not only do a 6-inch scale playset of these, but make them interconnectable so that you can buy multiple sets and make your Ewok village as big as you want and arrange it in the way that you want. I think that they could get a lot of play out of that and get a lot of collectors to kind of army build the forest, so to speak. And yeah, I think that would be fantastic fun, and that's why it's number 7 on the list. My number 6 pick is going to go to an AT-AT, and not the standard AT-AT figure we've gotten. We've had that reissued a few times already, which is fantastic, and it's always fun to get another AT-AT, but I want a 6-inch scale AT-AT to go with the Black Series 6-inch figures. I think that would be amazing. It would be huge, and it would definitely be something that they could only sell online to adult collectors, but I guarantee you this would be a hit and would sell, and that's why it's number 6 on this list. My number 5 pick would go to a Marvel Legends set of the Days of Future Past X-Men Sentinels. Not just one or the other. I think we need both. Get like a 2-pack that's got the Sentinel from the future and the Sentinel from the past. I think this would be awesome. I loved the look of both of them and the idea of both of them. All of the different plugins that you could put into the future one would be fantastic, and then I think the 1970s one would look really damn cool in plastic, because that's what they kind of were, right? Plastic. And yeah, these would be great, and this would be another one of those things where people would buy multiple so they could army build, and yeah, I think it would sell well, and that's why it's number 5 on this list. My number 4 pick is going to go to another Star Wars vehicle, and we need it in the Black Series version. We've gotten the X-Wing reissued multiple times, which is awesome. My personal favorite is the black X-Wing from Force Awakens for Poe, but we need 6-inch scale Black Series X-Wings so that we can put our 6-inch figures in them. I think that would be awesome. It would be huge and fantastic, and again, that's one of those things you could only sell online to adult collectors. It would not sell well in retail, and again, this is another one where you could repaint it multiple times, do a slight modification to get the original trilogy and the Disney sequel trilogy X-Wings out there, and resell it over and over, and that's why it's number 4 on this list. My number 3 pick is going to go to a Ghostbusters Vehicle Ecto-1. I think we need a Plasma Series 6-inch scale vehicle. We've recently got a Plasma Series Ghostbusters, but it's far too small. It's very cool, but way too small. We have received word that they're going to re-release the real Ghostbusters Ecto-1, which is very cool. Cannot wait for that. I'll definitely be picking that up. However, we need one that fits the Plasma Series figures in 6-inch scale. And this is another one of those things where you can charge more money, sell it to the adult collector online, and you can repaint this at least 4 times. We can get an original Ghostbusters version. We can get an Ecto-1A from Ghostbusters 2. We can get the Afterlife repaint of it. And we can get that prototype Ghostbusters Ecto-1 where they originally had the concept of it being like black and purple. I think that would be cool, and you'd be able to sell this multiple times over, and that's why it's number 3 on this list. My number 2 pick is going to go to Transformers Animated Omega Supreme. We need a Titan class of this figure, as we never got him in the original Transformers Animated lineup of figures, a series that was cut far too short in its prime. And yeah, this would be a fantastic figure for adult collectors, and you could repaint it as a Sentinel, an Omega Sentinel as well, and get one that's got the clobber face, not clobber, but lug nut. I got clobber on the brain now. Lugnut's face on there would be fantastic. And there's some really good customs. This one in particular, I don't know who it's from, where it is. So whoever you did it out there in the interwebs, fantastic. You could kind of get a great idea of what this would look like. And every Transformers animated fan would snap this up in a minute. And that's why it's number 2 on this list. And my number 1 pick has got to go to a Mount St. Hilary playset for the Transformers. This is something I always wanted as a kid, an Arc playset for the Autobots in the Volcano. We did get a pop-up version of this that came with the Age of Extinction Dinobots kind of in the G1 color schemes, which I do have, and I did review. So I'll actually add a link to that in this video, and it's awesome. I love it, but I want it in plastic form, and I want it bigger. Like, this could be the biggest playset Hasbro has made since, like, the USS Flag for G.I. Joe. It would be awesome. It would be a guarantee sell to adult collectors, especially the G1ers out there. All of us in our late 30s to 40s would definitely invest into this playset, and it would be phenomenal, and it would be super expensive, and I would definitely drop the money for it. So yeah, that's why it's number 1 on this list. What do you guys think? Did I leave out anything that you would like to put on a wish list for HasLab? Leave a comment down below. Jump over to my Facebook page. Join the conversation there. Upload pictures of your collections. Upload links to your videos there. I would love to see them. The fans would love to see them. And you can also follow me on Instagram at UltraMaximusReviews or Twitter at Ultra__Maximus. And as always, look for more videos in the future. Hey guys, thanks for watching. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Be sure to click all the things. Subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell for new videos. And follow me on all the social medias, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Links in the description below.